Oh, y'all, Evanston, Indiana is back in the news again. And y'all remember Evansville? Remember they so-called gave their black residents reparations and then come to find out it was just a voucher to buy a house for $25,000. And even the people there were angry because they were saying the same thing. This is not reparations, but that's what they do. They'll make up any program and then slap the term reparations on there and think it's acceptable, and it never is. So let's talk about it, y'all. City OK's paying out 3.45 million in reparations. So this is Evanston again. At Monday night city council meeting, the city of Evanston agreed to disperse $3.45 million in additional reparation funds for the remaining 138 ancestor applications lined up to receive benefits. So I guess they had to all fill out applications if they wanted reparations. Interesting. On January 13th, a total of 154 ancestor applicants who applied were randomly ranked, with the first 16 now in process of receiving the $25,000 housing benefit. That's not reparations, y'all. Okay. That's why it's called housing benefit. So they're giving you $25,000 towards buying a house. But here's the problem. What if you're not looking to buy a house? Then what do you get? Nothing? So Monday's resolution, which also passed unanimously at last month reparations committee meeting, is only a procedural gesture that allows $3.5 million of the $10 million already promised to go out to recipients in increments of $25,000 as it is collected in a fund. Now, where did the money come from? It came from taxing marijuana dispensaries. That's where the money came from. I mean, technically, they can do that in any state. So the city has 10 years to make do on the process, but local leaders have said they feel the pressure to deliver quickly. As city leaders discuss funding Monday, former Fifth Ward Council member Robin Rue Simmons, who spearheaded the local reparations effort and was recently voted chair of the city's reparations committee, discuss the complicated issues with funding the program. Rue Simmons told the roundtable that the committee has had to adjust funding streams for reparations because when the $10 million from the cannabis revenue for reparations was first passed, the city anticipated having three dispensaries in the city of Evanston. But due to the state of Illinois' licensing and other factors outside of our control, we still continue to operate with only one dispensary, Rue Simmons said. And with that, we have less funding at this point in our initiative than we had anticipated. So, this vote will allow us to accelerate our disbursement to the ancestors who are prioritizing. The former city council member said the reparations committee consider the task to disperse funds urgent since they formed the reparations committee in 2019, and several older ancestors in the Black community have died since then, though the benefit will still go to their families. Well, this is interesting, but it needs to just be money on a continuous basis because that's how you've given reparations to other groups. Ruth Simmons said that in the next reparations committee meeting, city staff will provide a full report on what's happening at the state level for cannabis licenses, where Evanston is in awarding licenses to new dispensaries and more because that will impact the revenue and therefore the disbursements of remaining funds. While they wait on new cannabis dispensaries, the longtime Fifth Ward resident says Evanston need to consider revenue outside of cannabis taxes to fund the initiative further. The city legal advisor has submitted a supportive memo for pursuing a graduated real estate tax. Okay, yeah, I can see that happening. You can, tax other things to get the reparations. I believe that. So Ruth Simmons identified the real estate tax as a potential revenue stream a few years back, but since cannabis was legalized around the time of the early local reparations discussion, it was pursued instead of the real estate tax. Council members Bobby Burns, Fifth Ward, and Devin Reed, Eighth Ward, were had those ideas as well. So we will continue to deliver reparations, understanding that there is an incredible amount of work that remains from our city and an incredible amount of work that remains from institutional partners in the city of Evanston. So that's where they stand, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're still on that $25,000 housing benefit. And I'm sorry, that is not reparations. I don't care what anybody say, that is not reparations. What if people just want to fix their house up? Are they eligible to get the $25,000 benefit? See, it's just a very limited amount of people that can even get that from Evanston. So, y'all tell me what you think. One thing, if nothing else, they've been jerking us around this entire time when it comes down to reparations. And as you can see, they will continue to do so and won't have any problem doing it. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.